It's me again, and I'm back with another tutorial. Today's video is all about getting your makeup done without foundation, okay? Because I know sometimes it feels so hot that you don't want to put nothing on your skin, but at the same time you still want to slay, look good, snatched, glam, whatever. And I know we all have times like this, and that's why I have put together my steps and process to achieve a no foundation makeup look with less products. So let's get straight into that, okay? So starting off with my brows, if y'all don't know, I already have my brows micro shaded, but I'm just gonna go ahead and touch them up a little bit, and I'm going over them with my lash glue like I usually do, and I'm gonna draw them as usual. And for this, I'm using a black pencil for this because I wanted to match the shade of my brows, because the shade of my brows are actually like, the shade is actually dark, like black. So I wanted to use a black pencil to match it, because like, I mean, it needs to match. And by the way, if you guys want to see a detailed brow tutorial, I have one on my channel, and I'm gonna link it down below. So for concealing my brows, I'm using a lightweight concealer and a shade that's very close to my skin tone, and that's the Early Girl concealer in chestnut, because I use the Early Girl concealer in chestnut because all other concealers that I have are really like thick, like creamy, not creamy but like thick. They are creamy, yes, all concealers are creamy, but thick. They have this thick consistency, and I didn't want anything like thick and too bright for my brows, so I went with the chestnuts from Early Girl concealers, okay? Now for moisturizing, I'm using the moisture potion from Miss Metics. You guys have seen me use this a lot. And for priming, I'm using this new product I just started trying out from Zaron. It's the oil block mattifier for oily skin, okay? Just for oily skin. So you really have to apply this product only on the areas where you get oily. On the areas where you get oily the most, don't mind me guys, I applied too much of it. You really don't need that much, okay? Considering the fact that I'm not going to be using foundation on my skin, I really went too far with this, obviously. So I'm gonna wait for it to get dried. So now that she's dried, I'm gonna go ahead to spot correct and conceal my hyperpigmentation and all of that. And I'm using the concealer that I used on my brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I'm using my flat concealer brush that I use for my brows, and I'm gonna blend with a dense blending brush. Just blend that into my skin, conceal everything that needs to be concealed. Notice I did not apply the concealer all over my face. I just spot corrected, basically. And you notice how this concealer matched my real skin tone? Yes, that's what you wanted. Though it was a little bit like bright, but like it had this cool undertone, like, but don't worry, we are going to blend that. So for my under eye, I did go ahead and highlight with the regular concealer that I usually use, which is the Milani concealer, and this is the shade 170. This concealer has a kind of like yellow undertone, and I do like to go ahead and blend with a damp sponge. Moving on, I'm concealing with the Early Girl concealer again, and this time around I'm concealing my just around my mouth, my forehead, and I'm gonna blend that. For my blush, I'm using the TM Essentials blush in the shade Cruise. So next, I'm going to set my face with my Beauty byAD setting powder, and this is the shade Tawny. Is it Tawny or Funny? I don't know, but I'm going to put it down. So this shade is close to my skin tone as well. It's not the regular universal setting powder that we all know. This one is a little bit dark, like in between. Okay, so yeah, and I did go ahead to create an illusion of a sculpted nose, and I'm going a little kind of like light-handed below my cheekbones to give the that same illusion. Since we did not do any contouring, I'm just going to make my cheekbones look more pronounced, if that makes any sense. And yes, I'm just going to set my entire face with the setting powder. with my Juvias palette, I'm going to set my blush and bring it to life, bring it back to life. I really like how this brought back like warmth to my face, but I obviously did so much again. But don't worry, we're going to work with that. You're going to work that out, okay? So I went over everything with my Milani powder. This powder is in the shade 110 deep, and basically just blend out everything that needs to be blended. Now I'm gonna go ahead and deepen my contour that I would never did with my Juvias bronzer palette. This is my favorite product, like hands down. So good, so pigmented, like I mean, you gotta love it. Anyways, I'm going to bronze up my face. After that, I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring and then bronze up my face with the bronzer. The one above is the bronzer, and the one below is supposed to be a contour, but they just call it bronzer palette. But we all know one of them is for contouring and the other one is for bronzing, obviously. Now come on now, this bronzer is giving me life, you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the bronzer on my eyelid as well, just to bring warmth to my eyelid. I like how it looks when I do that. And I use the Milani powder for my brow bone, just to set the concealer that I used to set my brows. So for my lips, you guys already know this at this point. You guys know I'm always gonna do nude. I'm always gonna go nude. Like, yes. This look is giving, sis. It's giving, period. At this point, I'm going to finish up this look with some mascara, a highlighter from the Juvias blush palette. One of the, I don't know which one I used, but I just used it on the bridge of my nose, and that's it. And oh, I went ahead to add some beauty marks to my face, and that's it. And I did spray my face with the NYX Dewy spray, just a tad bit of that, and that was it. Now watch out for my transition from this jaga hair to the sweet juicy curls in 1, 2, 3, boom. Look at her, like, come on now, come on guys. I forgot to mention that I did my hair myself, like by myself. Like, I laid this wig on by myself, styled it myself. Come on now, come on, like, come on. The girl is getting better, like better. And before I close out this video, I want to say thank you to you guys for watching, and if you're not yet subscribed, please get your girl to 1K, just 1K. Okay, and share this video to someone who might need this video. Please share to your friends, your sisters, your mothers, your grandmothers, whoever. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.